So welcome to our Showbiz video.
It's our third one.
Third one. Now, because Mark hasn't bought me any flowers for a very long time, I'm going to do the thing he hates most. I'm going to talk about the Kardashians.
Oh, God.
Because I love following the Kardashians, and I mean, most people do turn their nose up at me for that, but I just love them. I just love watching the ins and outs.
Can I just ask, what is their appeal? Why do
First
people
of
love
all,
them?
they're a very close family. I really like them. I love the way all the sisters fight. They're always great friends. And I just love watching the way they eat their salad and the way they use their phone and the way they love each other and their beautiful homes and the swimming pools. It's just escapism.
But is it about escapism rather than relatability?
Oh God, there's nothing I can relate to them about.
Well, you could relate to their bottoms. You've got similar bottoms.
No, I have not. Anyway, so I have got a couple of Kardashian stories for those of you that hate the Kardashians.
Well,
maybe you should go and sit with Mark.
Bear with me as I play catch up.
So first
all I do remember from one of our other films is that one of their children's called Thunder.
No.
Stormy?
Yes. Stormy, and actually that's who I'm going to be talking about.
Ah.
Kylie Jenner's Bodyguard has finally slammed reports that he is actually the father of her baby girl, Stormy.
So the story is, he said he's not the father of her child.
Yes, because people have been speculating that he is the father of the child.
But that's a big speculation.
For some reason, people have thought that he was the father. Now, when he was asked...
Is there reason to think this? Is she with a boyfriend? Is Travis her boyfriend?
No, Travis is her boyfriend, but the speculation kicked off after the Bodyguard, Chung, made a comment. So he was asked about the rumours, and apparently he just shook his head and replied, I can't answer that.
Which is clearly him playing a game.
Well, that's what I thought immediately. But then when you hear the reasons for that, so this is a direct quote.
I've just seen a photo of him in a lavatory. Is that Tim
he's a model.
Jung?
He's a model. He's a model as well as a bodyguard.
He looks like he's got a strategy.
And he says, because now he feels that he has to clarify, and he says, I'm a very private person, would normally never answer to gossip and stories that are so ridiculous that they are laughable.
He is happy to take photographs of himself in public lavatory mirrors.
Out of deep respect for Kylie, Travis, their daughter, together and their families, I would like to set the record straight and say that my interactions with Kylie and her family have been limited in a strictly professional capacity only.
So what does professional capacity only mean? Not in a, I've jumped into the bed with her and had a baby with her. Is that what he's saying?
Well, he's just saying he's bodyguarded her, isn't it, baby?
Maybe he's bodyguarded her a bit too much.
No, he has not.
So this is a story saying there's no story.
But he is now everywhere, and so is his photo. So I'll leave you to make your own mind.
So can I just ask, what's his relationship with Kyle now?
I think he's still her bodyguard.
They're mates.
Hey, how many times do I have to tell you? He is her bodyguard.
No, but is he still her bodyguard?
Oh my God, it's like you've got something wrong with him.
But is he still her bodyguard?
He is her bodyguard. He is, not he was.
But no, the reason I'm asking, there's a reason rather than getting hysterical.
Oh my God.
Anyone under normal circumstances would drop him if he'd been purposefully sort of ambiguous about it. If he was your bodyguard, you'd be like, what are you playing at,
As I said, he could have just easily said, I can't answer that.
Oh, okay.
But in black and white, we go, oh, he said, this is showbiz. We are investigating the crazy world of showbiz.
Okay.
He could have really easily said, oh, I can't answer that. My next story is kind of lovely and kind of sad as well. Khloe Kardashian has revealed on her Snapchat the most beautiful video of her little baby, now named True. And I just want to show you this baby and tell me that isn't the prettiest baby you've ever seen.
Freckles real.
Yes, and blue eyes. Isn't she just gorgeous?
And did she come with that flower on the side of her head?
No, they've added that. It's Snapchat.
Oh.
Don't be silly. It's just Snapchat.
Very, very cute.
That is a beautiful.
That's a very cute
now,
baby.
Please, guys.
Even
come on.
I can't say that's not cute.
Wouldn't you say that? Look at her eyes. They're blue.
Have they got a filter on her?
She's adorable. It's almost like she's got. I don't think she's got a filter. Well, she's got a flower.
Butterflies in the background.
There's
So what's
blusher on
the
it.
story here?
Well, so this is really lovely. So let's just have a moment of this is lovely.
Yeah, it is lovely.
But it's also really sad, I think, for Khloe. I love Khloe Kardashian, and she's had a really difficult time. Her
Looks like
first
that flower's
husband,
getting in her eye,
yeah,
doesn't it? Yeah.
her first husband, she met and married within 3 weeks. She married him within weeks of meeting him.
Okay.
She was madly in love with him. It all went so monumentally tits up.
Right.
He ended up being found with hookers.
Is this
He
the
was
ex-basketball player?
A crackhead, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Really ended badly. She stood by him. I think he had a massive stroke or something like
That's
that.
right. That's
She
right. I
stood
remember
by
the story.
him.
Yeah.
Since then, she's fallen in love with Tristan Thomas, another NBA player.
Okay.
And seemingly madly in love. You know, she desperately
Yes.
wanted this baby. There was real questions of whether she was fertile and would ever be able to have a baby.
Oh, right.
Actually, there was a particular episode where she went to a doctor and they counted her eggs.
What, like in an egg box?
No.
What,
with a
like
scan.
like a dozen? Like half a dozen
With
eggs?
a scan.
But that's quite
on
something.
Camera, and we were all worried because she only had a few eggs.
But I sort of got a vision of her in the sort of egg aisle at Sainsbury's counting her eggs.
I don't think the Kardashians go.
I think she counts her eggs before they're hatched.
She's more of a Waitrose
She
girl.
counts her chickens before they're hatched. What's the
So
name of this baby?
this baby is called True.
True.
Because there's 3 of the sisters have had
Odd
babies in the
name.
last few months. Stormy, that's Kylie's. Chicago.
Who's
that's-
Chicago?
That's Kim Kardashian's new baby, who she didn't have. She
So
got
these-
somebody else to have it.
What do you mean she had someone else to have it?
Well, they did a sperm and an egg, and she had a host mother. What's it called?
God, did they count her eggs?
No, she had loads of eggs, but she had a fallen womb
Oh my God, where did
or a slipped cervix.
Oh my Christ.
And she could have died if she'd given birth again. She could have died. So she
So hang on,
had
so we've got babies called True, Chicago and Stormy.
all born in the last 6 months.
So do
True,
you think-
Stormy, Chicago.
So do you think True will ever tell a lie?
That's going to be well? That's what I was moving on to. So my next part of the story is
lies.
she's fallen madly in love with Tristan Thomas. He seems like a wonderful chap.
Is he the father?
Even though he
Is
has
he-
a 16-month-old baby with somebody else,
Oh my God, hang on a minute. So is he the father of True?
father of True. So
The true father?
yeah. Shut up! Why don't you just go and do something else and I'll just talk to
Because I'm
the
here
people.
to understand for those people who don't understand. I want to understand.
But I understand that you don't understand, but I'm telling you,
Yeah,
and then
no.
you still don't
But yeah,
understand.
I'm just checking. With all due respect, you just said he's the father of a 16-month-old baby.
Yeah, but with somebody else.
Yeah, so it's a good question to ask. Is he the father of True?
Yes, he is the father.
He's the true father.
So he's the true father.
Okay.
So everything's going amazing. We're all over the moon for Khloe when she has a
Brilliant.
baby because her sisters have got loads of
Yeah,
babies
yeah.
and she hasn't got one.
How
And
many's
she's
Kim- how
actually
many's Kim
a
got?
fantastic aunt and she's really, really good
Oh,
with
okay.
all the nieces and nephews. And whenever I watch her, I was thinking, she needs a baby, she needs a baby. So I was over the moon.
Okay.
So allegedly, she's just a couple of days off from giving birth.
Right.
And Tristan Thomas
Yes.
is out in a club and the allegations are he kissed multiple other women.
Oh my God.
It is said that she then went into labour.
Oh
Right?
my God. So is he a true bastard?
So I was really cross. I'm really
I'm
cross with
shocked and
it.
horrified.
But anyway,
And I don't even know the girl.
Chloe
I feel like that.
is in a bubble. Apparently, this is what
she's
is
in a
reported
bubble?
on TMZ.
What,
not
like
an
a
actual
medical bubble? Oh.
Reports are that since the birth, Khloe Kardashian has been in a blissful mommy mode bubble and isn't upset about the cheating allegations. This is what we're being
Because
told.
she's on such a pink cloud.
Well, she says that it was a bit of a kiss, he was wasted, and
Was he wasted?
it was groupies. It was groupies trying their luck.
Oh, is that him?
That's him there. Everybody that knows anything about the Kardashians was thinking, oh my God, she's going to leave because she's very strong, Khloe. But if you think she's just had this baby that she wanted so badly, so she thinks it was just groupies trying to trap them. So Rob Kardashian.
Okay, who's Rob?
Rob is the son, is the brother, the only boy, the only.
Oh,
boy
hang on a minute,
Kardashian.
hang on a minute. Let me connect. Rob used to go out with Black China.
That's right. He remembers.
Bosh!
Whose baby is called
Storm. No.
Dream.
Dream!
So we've got Dream, True, Chicago, and Stormy all born within the last
We
year.
have loads of kids called those, aren't we?
So Rob, who's very, very close to Khloe, although they have had some really rough times,
Yes.
is as mad as hell, allegedly, and does not want to forgive him for hurting, does not want to forgive Tristan for hurting Khloe, and thinks Khloe should dump him.
Good brother.
Khloe is the youngest out of the Kardashian children, but not Kardashian and Jenner children.
Oh, right. So this is the story today, is that Rob Kardashian is refusing to forgive the man that Khloe...
Hasn't been true.
That hasn't been
to
true.
Khloe.
But he is True's dad.
But they've got a baby called True.
But Khloe, meanwhile, is on a pink cloud of not even forgiveness,
Happiness.
but just she's so happy. She just feels, oh, well, it's just a kiss and this is what happens. But she doesn't realise that if she doesn't actually pull him up on this, it'll only happen again. That's my thinking.
Well, the thing is, it happened again already, because apparently he did it with multiple people on the same night.
I've got a story for you, which I think you'll
Better
really
be
like.
good. Is it something to do with the Kardashian?
No, it's to do with the Shahs of Sunset.
Oh! Whose bottom's that?
The star, MJ, goes completely nude in a selfie to show off weight loss.
Oh, wow.
Would you do the same? Look,
MJ!
there she is.
Oh, she looks great.
45-year-old Shahs of Sunset star took to Instagram on Monday to share a nude snap of herself to show. I think you should do that when you've lost a bit of weight. Not that you need to. Not that you need to at all. I wasn't saying that. I think you should show that. You should do one anyway.
No, don't start stuttering and stammering now. She's the one that was always drunk and falling over.
She's always smashed, wasn't she? She's quite a sort of madam, isn't she?
Oh, God, she's got married. Who she got married to?
Well, let's have a look. I don't know.
She's been dying to get married.
Yeah, him.
Oh.
Yeah, man and wife. She married fiancé Tommy Fate.
Can we just stop bouncing it around so I can have a look?
Just having a look. There you go. So what do you think of him? Very sharp beard, isn't it? What is she wearing? She looks like a cake.
MJ clothes.
Now, MJ is quite a character. I have a soft spot for her because you have a soft spot for her, but then she drives me nuts whenever I see her in it. She gets so drunk and so stupid.
I don't know why anyone would want to post a selfie like that. I mean, that's a very Kardashian thing to do, actually.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
My other story, rather sadly, is my dear, lovely Dame Helen Mirren at the Cannes Film Festival has taken something of a horrendous epic fall.
Oh, no.
Yeah, 72.
Oh,
She's
no.
she found herself on her stomach at the Cannes Film Festival when she was on an outing. But they're not suggesting she was annihilated drunk or anything like that. So
She just tripped.
so sudden and dramatic that she lost her shoe on the way down, and then afterwards she was sort of smiling.
Oh, she's fine, look.
Did
Everyone
took a
that
great
knows
fall.
me knows the story. But I was on stage, and the scene before me, there had been a Chinese takeaway had been thrown across the stage. So I come striding across the stage in my high heels, and my heel pricked onto a prawn ball, and I went flying up in the air and landed on my stomach. I was so winded I had to be carried off the stage.
Occupational hazard, isn't it?
So
Standing
embarrassing.
on a king prawn ball.
I was the only actress for about a year. If the phone rang, I said, if it's my agent, I'm not in. Because I was still cringing a year later. I didn't want to work.
Another story that kind of caught my eye was Beyonce's mother, Tina Knowles, was revealed she placed superstar Beyonce and her sister, how do you pronounce her sister's name? Solange. Into counselling as children.
Yeah, I love
because
this.
to deal with fame. But were they famous when they were kids?
Well, she says that Beyonce was absolutely the star of their area, maybe in their town or
So she
whatever.
presumed she was going to be a major celebrity?
No, she said that she had grown up really feeling that her mother favoured her brother, and it had really hurt her growing up. And Beyonce just found her an irritating younger sister. So she wanted to put them into therapy so that she could the therapist could help her understand empathy. Do you know what?
Oh, right.
I don't think that's such a bad idea. It's very American, but hey, you know, so many siblings grow up hating each other and fighting all the time, and they're really, really close. Famously close. Do you remember when they were in the lift?
Well, hang on a minute.
And she kicked the she kicked the shit out of Jay-Z.
Yeah. Well, he'd been a naughty boy, hadn't he?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Do you think that counselling was what enabled her to beat the living daylights out of him?
Who knows?
Do you think this is a good thing to sort of take predictive, evasive action for your children?
I don't think it. Yeah. Well, I think there was a problem anyway because she said Beyonce was very unsympathetic to Solange and used to push her out all the time.
Do you think we should put any of our children into therapy to cope with each other?
Our children get on really well. She wanted her to be sensitive to the needs of her younger sister who was already growing up in her shadow at just 5 years old.
My God.
So she sent Beyonce.
I love the way she smashed the hell out of him in that lift footage.
I shouldn't say that. Apparently people get really annoyed. So if that was a man doing that.
That was awful. It was awful.